Take a look at this magnificent amethyst house. Amethyst is a purple variety of quartz and is one of the most popular and valuable gemstones. It is amazing for relaxation, improving sleep quality, and aiding in stress reduction. Some people also associate it with spiritual and emotional healing properties. The color of amethyst can vary from pale lavender to deep purple, and it is often associated with qualities like calmness and spiritual connection.
Tobit chapter 13, verse 16. For Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds and precious stones, thy walls and towers and battlements with pure gold. I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Now in this lesson I'm going into the precious stones will bring a vibe in our kingdom. The precious stones of the earth will bring a vibe to our kingdom. And when you go into vibe in the Google definition, it says a person's emotional state or the atmosphere of a place as communicated to and felt by others. You hear that? I'll read it again. A person's emotional state or the atmosphere of a place as communicated to and felt by others. You're going to feel the kingdom of heaven. Okay, the vibe, man, is going to be beautiful everywhere, man. Okay, now, first and foremost, we talk about spiritual vibes, right? But even the stones, man, they have a spiritual vibe to it. Okay, and that's going to be communicated and executed well and beautiful in our kingdom. Okay, it goes hand in hand. All right, I always say in the past that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is bringing the heavenly style to the earth. That's why it's going to be the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay, they're bringing heaven down to the earth. Okay, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Okay, you can get that when you read that. Okay, it's very clear. All right. Now you saw in the clips before, man. Man, see what I'm going to do through the spirit, I'm going to go back into pushing stone videos more and more. All right. Because back in the day, for years, I was heavy at pushing that, man. Okay. If you go on my channel and you go back years, you'll see that. Okay. Sometimes I will put together a lot of stones together with different reels and, and to exhort Jake to think about it, to meditate. Okay, so I was very, very heavy into pushing the stones, and the spirit is on me to get back into it. Okay, because as we see the world going downhill, okay, Esau's kingdom is going down. All right, then we see the kingdom of heaven is close. Okay, so we need to meditate more and more, take the time to meditate more and more about the kingdom of heaven. All right, but be clear. Anything we talk about the kingdom of heaven, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to exceed it beyond that. Okay, the Lord gave us what he wanted to give us through the scriptures. Okay, and to the servants to break it down, the understanding for you to meditate. Okay, for you to meditate upon the kingdom of heaven, man, to get there. Okay, but when you get there, oh man, it's going to be beyond what you have thought about in your head. Okay, but at the same time, with that being said, those clips, man, are different concepts. All right, beautiful, beautiful concepts, man. And that's only a crumb of thought. Okay, with the amethyst and different stones and, how you can do your kitchen, your house. But let's go back to Tobit chapter 13. I will read verse 16 again. For Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds and precious stones, thy walls and towers and battlements with pure gold. And the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle, and the stones of Ophir. Right, man. Okay, the best of the best. Okay, the best of the best. And again, when you go back to those clips, man, it makes you think. It makes you meditate. Okay, you start coming up with designs in your mind, You start thinking, like, man, how could I make my bedroom, man, how could I make my doors of my kingdom, my windows of my kingdom, my walkway? Okay, what stone would I use with this stone, with that? Combinations. Okay, you start thinking about all kinds of stuff, man. Okay, think about that, man. The whole world is going to be totally different. It's going to look totally different. It's going to feel totally different, man. And we're this close. We're this close to living like that forever, nonstop. You cannot beat that, man. You can't beat forever. All right, let's go to verse 18. It says, and all her streets shall say, hallelujah, and they shall praise him, saying, blessed be Yahweh, Ba'ashim Hawashai, which have extolled it forever. Right, forever, non-stopped. Okay, you can't beat that. Now, when you go back to verse 17, and the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle and stones of Ophir. Now, when you go into the definition or the Google on Ophir, basically it's a place in the ancient times, man, that were known to be very rich of minerals, precious stones, gold. Okay, it was very, very rich, the richest. It was known like that. It was very popular for that. Okay, well, Yahweh Ba'ashim Hawashai is going to exceed that beyond, beyond, beyond. Okay, but it's put there for an example. All right. Okay, it's put there for an example that we will have the best ever. We will have the best in our world. All right, think about that, man. Think about different floor plans and the knowledge and wisdom of how to put things together. Straight wisdom of how to do these things, man. See, right now on the earth, they do their best, okay, because the Lord gave them the mind to build. So whatever the Lord allowed them to put together as far as floor plans and, the best houses you can think about in this world, it's not going to touch the kingdom, man. Not even close. Okay, not even close. Now, another thing to think about when you go to Isaiah chapter 13, let's read verse 12. Okay, and this is talking about the end when you read the whole chapter. But we're going to read verse 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Right. Okay, another reference. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. Okay, so first, okay, for you women out there, you Israelite women, you got to come to us first in the order of Yahweh Ba'ashim Hawashai. Yahweh Ba'ashim Hawashai is going to make us more precious than the golden wedge of Ophir, man. Okay, period. Then, if you get in order, through the order of Yahweh Ba'ashim Hawashai, then you can make it to that world. Okay, that's going to be way more precious than the golden wedge of Ophir, man. Let's go back to Tobit. 13, verse 17. And the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle and the stones of Ophir. It's bringing up Ophir again. Okay, but the man is going to be made more precious first. Okay, I had to highlight that, man, for you Israelite women out there. Okay, you got to understand that you got a job to do as an Israelite woman. You got to be humble. You got to be quiet. You got to be meek. You got to get in order. Okay, if you want to get to that place. Okay, I said many times in other lessons, you ain't teaching, so what are you doing? You're not teaching, so what are you doing? Okay, you should be doing something. And that's being humble, being quiet, okay, and be ready to be well instructed by a man, by an Israelite man, okay, by a prophet, by a servant of Yahweh Ba'ashim Hawashai. All right, so I have to make that point. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 60, verse 13. It says, the glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box tree together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary. Okay, and I will make the place of my feet glorious. All right, and we know the scriptures say the earth is his footstool. Okay, so the place of his feet, the Lord's feet, is the earth. It's going to be made glorious. It's going to be built up with precious stones. Okay, it's going to bring a vibe. Okay, you got to think about it, man. You're able to build mega mansions. Okay, and when you go into your mega mansion, from each part, it's going to bring a different vibe, man. But all the vibes are going to be beautiful, man, because you're going to have different stones. You have a whole room of just amethyst. Okay, when you walk into that room, it's going to feel a certain way. Okay, just like even in this world, right? If you understand painting in houses and rooms, okay, if you want a certain vibe, you want to paint that room a certain color. Okay, and then leading to the other room, you paint that room a different color. Right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it feels a certain way. Okay? Or you walk into a room and the paint is ugly and you feel it. You're like, man, this is whack. Change that shit, man. Okay, that's like you go home, right? It's like you go home and your wife painted all the walls pink. If you walk into that house, you can be like, what the? Okay, it ain't just the color itself. All right, it's the vibes that come with the color. You're going to be like, what the hell is wrong with you, man? Change this shit. You want a different vibe. Okay, so that's just colors in a general sense. But what about the stones? All right, that's a whole different vibe of color, of presence. Okay, and like I said, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to make it so, and it's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious. Okay, beyond what I'm saying. Okay, the Lord gave us what he gave us to teach you brothers and sisters, okay, to make you think, to provoke thought and meditation of the kingdom of heaven. And like I said, we got to get more into this thought because why? The kingdom of heaven is nigh. It's close. All right. Now let's go to Isaiah chapter 60. Let's start at verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. Right. Okay, the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee, upon us, the hopeful elect. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Right, the whole earth gonna see it. All the heathens, they gonna see it, man. The whole world, man. Okay, it's gonna be beautiful. Verse 3, and the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and the kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thy eyes round about and see. All they gather themselves together, they come to thee. Thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side. Right? Deliverance. Okay, getting beaten up by the chariots. Okay, brought to the kingdom, to establish the kingdom. Verse 5, then thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged. Now, when you go into that fear, okay, let's go into it real quick. In the blue letter.
Strong's H, 6342. Pachad. Pachad.
Okay. It says to fear, tremble, to revere, dread, be in awe or dread. Now keep in mind, this is salvation. Okay, this is talking about peace. Okay, so what does it mean? Let's go back to Isaiah 60, verse 5. Then thou shalt see, okay, we talk about salvation here, and flow together, and thine heart shall fear. The heart, the mind shall fear and be enlarged. Okay, so one of the definitions said to revere, okay, and be in awe. Let's go into revere in the Google definition. It says feel deep respect or admiration for something. Right. And we're going to respect that. Why is that? Because Yahweh Shema Shai did what he said he was going to do. Everything we waited for, everything we sacrificed for, it came to pass. Okay? We're going to be in awe. We're going to respect it. Okay? 100%. Let's go into awe. Okay? In the context of that scripture. All right? In the Google definition. An overflowing feeling of reverence, admiration. You hear that? an overflowing feeling of reverence, admiration, extremely powerful. Okay, so you see how being in awe could go both ways. Okay, it could be, oh shit, look what happened. This is fucked up. You're in awe of that judgment. Okay, we're going to be in awe of our salvation. You get that? We're going to be in awe of the salvation. So when you go back to Isaiah, okay, chapter 60, back at verse 5, then shalt thou see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear. I just broke that down. Your mind shall be in awe, okay, in reverence and admiration, full of respect towards Yahweh Bashim Haushai, and be enlarged, okay, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The riches, the forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. Right, all the riches of the world, man, is going to be gathered unto us. Okay, think about that. Verse 6, the multitude of camels shall cover thee. Okay, the dromedaries, the young camels of Midian and Ephah, all they from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold and incense. Man, okay, imagine that. All right, and they shall show forth the praises of the Lord, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, so we're going to be in awe. Okay, full of respect and happiness, man. Like, whoa, look what the Lord did. Look at what he's doing. This is amazing. We waited for this for years, and boom, now it's here. And we're never going to die. We're going to be extremely, extremely infinity rich forever. It's never going to stop. Okay? Come on now, man. That's like a dream. That's why I'm going to go here. I'll end it on this. Let's go to Psalm chapter 126. Let's start at 1. It says, when the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dreamed. Okay, we were like them that dreamed. Okay, like we woke up from this nightmare, this captivity, this world. Okay, and then we got saved, we got gathered. All right, all the riches of the world came to us. Our bodies changed, our spirit, okay, is pure now, 100%. Okay, we ain't got to worry about no bullshit, no sinning, no nothing. Nothing bad. Okay, just pure righteousness forever. Man, when you think about that, yeah, it's going to feel like a dream. It's going to feel unreal, but it's going to be real. Back at verse 1, when the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dreamed. Then was our mouth filled with laughter. Okay, we were in awe, overwhelmed, like, whoa. All right, and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord have done great things for them. Right, they're going to see it. They're going to witness it. Okay, let's go back to Isaiah chapter 60, verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. The heathen are going to see it. They're going to witness it. Let's go back to Psalms 126, verse 2. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord have done great things for them. They're going to see it. All right? They're going to be full of envy, man. Full of envy. Okay, the scriptures say the heathen shall envy thee, but they ain't going to be able to do nothing about it. Okay, forever. Okay, verse 3. The Lord have done great things for us, whereof we are glad. Okay, and great admiration, great respect towards Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, because he kept his word. He kept his promise for us, the kingdom of heaven that he gave Abraham. All right, verse 4. Turn again our captivity, O Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, as the streams in the south. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. And we're going to reap. Okay, we suffer now. Okay, even though we're blessed and we have the Comforter to comfort us during our sufferings. Okay, but man, we're in a great position. Okay, so I will end it there in the spirit. I want to give our praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakah, Quadash, forgive me the spirit, to do this lesson. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to Yaakam out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.